guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be discussing My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 5, which I think was a pretty good kickoff episode. I honestly thought it was going to be another filler. Not filler. I wouldn't it's not it wouldn't be episode 4 wasn't a filler, it was just slow. So I thought it was going to be another slow episode. It's not. It was pretty good. So we first start off with um Toga visiting her childhood home and us seeing her mindset as a child with dealing with her quirk, which was kind of you know we know she's a little messed up in the head, just by her behavior now. But seeing her as a child thinking those thoughts was kind of weird. I don't know if her parents could have quote unquote helped her because they weren't very understanding of her situation with her obsession with blood. But I definitely felt like they could have handled it just a tad bit better. I know it's a little scary. Why is she acting like that? Like even the last scene of her like biting herself while she's going to bed is very kind of cringy, especially as a young child. So I definitely get the parents are just what is wrong with you? Please stop. Please stop immediately. But I definitely feel like they could have handled that situation better. So it was her visiting her childhood home. Toya's there, aka Dobby, and he ends up setting the house on fire, I guess signalizing that, listen, that was the past. We moving forward. We about to, shake the room yet again. Do. And then we also, which I also forgot, Toga powers have increased since the last time she used them. If she really cares about a person, she can use their quirk now. Not only can she transform herself into them as a quote unquote copy, now she can use their quirk, which is crazy but cool at the same time. So later in the episode, we find out that All For One has spies in the, what you call that? More spies, excuse me, in the UA, what I call it, confinement safety camp. Let's just label the school. He has more spies, which honestly makes sense, but I thought he would have just kept it at Aoyama and his family as the main spies. But I guess not. You always, like he said, you always gotta have backup options. So that makes sense. So, the spies were told to start discourse around Midoriya staying on the school grounds, but they didn't even need to do that because the students ended up leaving anyway. So they end up going to the new base. Excuse me. We see Todoroki acting a little weird. Everybody's kind of acting a little weird a little bit. So Midoriya goes to speak to Uraraka. Ochako Uraraka? Oh my god. I'll put her name on the screen if I pronounce it wrong. But he goes to visit her. They have a conversation of how she feels about Toga, even though she's a terrible person, but she doesn't know what she went through in life. She don't know why she became that person, basically. And I think that came up for Uraka because of how they saw Toya, because he became the person he is because of his dad, which is Endeavor. So of course, as a hero, especially, you're gonna have a little bit of remorse, but the job got to get done at the end of the day, and she knows that. So she's a little bit conflicted on that. Midoriya expresses that he has the same concerns with Shigaraki, because with the quirks being connected, he saw the little boy, before All For One's touch and brainwashing. So I don't know if they're gonna get to what's the word? I don't know if they can convince them to change sides. I don't think they can convince any of them to change sides at this point. Honestly, I think everybody is standing on business on the All for One side. Maybe Spinner, because it seems like, especially in the episode, it's just like he doesn't want to do what All for One's telling him specifically. Like he was more so. I don't. The thing is, what we know All for One's goal, but we don't really know what Shigaraki's main goal was, other than to like destroy the current society, like the end goal. So technically, let's just say they both have the same goal. I don't know why Spinner is having such a hard time like following suit. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Do you think that Shigaraki and All for One have completely separate goals that kind of align, or they have the same goal and Spinner's just being difficult? Let me know. But yeah, we get further in the episode. We got Aoyama. He calls Midoriya for the little setup that they had planned to do to get Midoriya alone so All for One can take his quirk. And then they do the little switcheroo like, psych, we trapped you. So now we're about to get it on and popping, which is good. So I'm glad that everything worked out with that. I was a little bit concerned because, as you know, All for One, he knows. He knows everything. So the fact that they were able to trick him, quote unquote, trick him, was really good. Proud of them. So now you see all the villains come out. You see all the heroes come out. So I'm very excited to see the next episode. I don't know who's the matchup gonna be, like who's fighting who. But I feel like the main issue is Shigaraki. Because I don't know if that's the real All for One there, but let's just say that's not him there. That's placeholder, right? If he's there, then it's All for One and Shigaraki main 2. If it's not, then it's Shigaraki. I don't know how they're going to take him out, but they need to take him out immediately. So, if Eraser's there, he can't look at 2 people at once. Oof. I don't know how the matchup's going to be, but I'm excited to see the next episode. I'm excited. Do y'all think that this, like, you see how it carries the last fight carries on into the next season, right? This season. Do you think that this season will end this like arc of like, okay, damn, I lost my train of thought. Do you think that this season will be the last season of them going against All for One and Shigaraki, or is it gonna continue into the next season? That's what I'm wondering. Cause that's but yeah, let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Do not spoil anything, please. Thank you. But yeah, see y'all in the next episode for next week.